Hello 11th class students, welcome to our mathematics class. Students, in our previous video we have discussed about sequence and series and also discussed the sums of exercise 9.1. Now we'll continue with our exercise 9.2. Students, in this exercise we will discuss about arithmetic progression AP. About AP you have studied in your 10th class also. ठीक है, उसमें आप हर टाइप से हाउ टू फाइंड द nth टर्म ऑफ एन एपी, हाउ टू फाइंड द सम ऑफ फर्स्ट n टर्म्स ऑफ एपी, ये सब कुछ आप सीख चुके हैं. ठीक है, तो उसके अलावा हम थोड़े से कॉम्प्लेक्स सम्स जो हैं वो इस क्लास में भी डिस्कस करेंगे. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल कंटिन्यू विल स्टार्ट विद आवर डेफिनेशन ऑफ अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन. स्टूडेंट्स, an AP is a special type of sequence in which the difference between every term and its preceding term, किसी भी टर्म और उससे प्रीवियस जो आपकी टर्म है उसके बीच का डिफरेंस जो होता है इज ऑलवेज कांस्टेंट. देन द सीक्वेंस इज कॉल्ड अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशन और सिंपली एपी. And the constant difference which we are taken, that is called common difference, and we represent the common difference by the symbol small d. Let us suppose a sequence be a1 a2 a3 so on up to an. This will be a sequence. It is said to be an AP, arithmetic progression, if मतलब अगर डेफिनेशन के अकॉर्डिंग देखें तो ईच टर्म और उससे प्रीवियस टर्म, दैट मीन्स a2 माइनस a1, a3 माइनस a2, a4 माइनस a3 सो ऑन अप टू an माइनस an माइनस 1, ये जो डिफरेंस है वो हमेशा कांस्टेंट होगा. दैट इज इक्वल्स टू द कॉमन डिफरेंस d. ओके, नाउ अगर हम यहाँ पे इस सीक्वेंस में बात करें तो जो आपकी a1 है, दिस इज द फर्स्ट टर्म एंड दिस d इज द कॉमन डिफरेंस. दैट मीन्स वी कैन रिप्रेजेंट ईच टर्म बाय, अगर हम यहाँ पे a1 को ट्रांसपोज करें टू द दिस साइड, देन वी विल गेट a2 इक्वल्स टू a1 प्लस d. सिमिलरली a3 इक्वल्स टू a2 प्लस d, and in this way we get an इक्वल्स टू an माइनस 1 प्लस d. ठीक है, तो इस तरीके से हम ईच टर्म जो है वो फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं. और अगर हम इसी तरीके से कंटिन्यू सभी टर्म्स को रिप्लेस कर दें, ठीक है, तो एट लास्ट वी विल गेट द जनरल फॉर्मूला फॉर आवर nth टर्म, दैट विल बी an इक्वल्स टू a प्लस n माइनस 1 इंटू d. ओके, दिस इज द जनरल फॉर्मूला फॉर फाइंडिंग द nth टर्म ऑफ एन AP. ठीक है, ये आप प्रीवियस क्लासेस में भी पढ़ चुके हैं. Now the main thing is how to find the nth term from the and. And से अगर हमें nth term find out करने के लिए कहा गया हो तो हम क्या करें? Students, let us suppose that we are having a AP whose first term is A and the common difference is D. And let us suppose that this AP is having m terms. ठीक है, दैट मीन्स देयर आर टोटल m टर्म्स एंड वी आर टू फाइंड द nth टर्म फ्रॉम द एंड. ठीक है, ऑब्वियसली स्टूडेंट्स टोटल टर्म्स आर n और हम mth टर्म फ्रॉम द टोटल टर्म्स आर m एंड वी आर टू फाइंड द nth टर्म फ्रॉम द एंड. तो अगर हम स्टार्टिंग से देखें तो ये nth टर्म बिगिनिंग से कौन सी टर्म होगी? n माइनस m प्लस 1th टर्म फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग. ठीक है, विल जस्ट पुट द फॉर्मूला फॉर द जनरल फॉर्म. यहाँ पे n की जगह हम क्या पुट कर देंगे? n माइनस m प्लस 1. ओके, एंड इजीली वी कैन फाइंड दिस टर्म. ओके, नाउ देर आर सम बेसिक प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ अरिथमेटिक प्रोग्रेशंस. Students, if we increase, decrease, multiply or divide each term of an AP by same number, then the resultant sequence is also an AP. Next important thing is, in an AP of n terms, if in an AP there are total n terms, then the sum of the terms equidistant from the beginning and end is always same. Okay, Means if we are having this AP, you can check there are 10 terms in this AP. Then value of n is 10, and we are saying that the sum of the terms equidistant from the beginning and end. That means if we are taking A2 and A9, A3 and A8, A4 and A7, A5 and A6, the sum of all these equidistant terms from the beginning and end is always same and equals to the sum of the first and last term. So here we are having all these sum equals to A1 plus A10. Okay, next thing is this sequence AN in an AP. That means जो जनरल फॉर्म हम लिखते हैं लास्ट टर्म की इन एन सीक्वेंस AN, वो एक AP होगी, इज एन AP इफ इट्स nth टर्म इज अ लीनियर एक्सप्रेशन in n. Okay, means if we this is AN, the nth term of the AP, and then you can see that this is a linear expression in n. अगर हमारी nth टर्म हम इस तरीके से एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं where A and B is are constants, ठीक है, then this coefficient of n, ठीक है, A here is represent the common difference, gives the common difference D of the AP. Okay, other most important things that sum or difference of two APs. Okay, if we are having two APs, then their difference both will give a AP again. But the product or division may not be the AP. Now let's start our discussion with the exercise 9.2 sums. Our first sum, second part is show that the sequence 2n square plus 1 is not an AP. We have to show that the sequence made by 2n square plus 1, this is the general term of the sequence, it's not an AP. So we'll put the different value of n and find the different terms of the AP. So first of all we will put value of n equals to 1. So here we put n equals to 1, so we get 2 into 1 square plus 1 equals to 2 plus 1, that is 3. Our first term is 3. Now similarly we'll put the value of n equals to 2, and this way we get 2 into 2 square plus 1 equals to and 8 plus 1, that is 9. This is the second term of the AP. Now we'll put the value of n equals to 3. After putting 3, we get 2 into 3 square plus 1, that is 2 into 3 square, that is 9. 2 plus into 9 plus 10, 2 9s are 18, 18 plus 1 we get 19. Now we know that in an AP all the terms have a common difference between them. That means if we subtract A1 from A2 and A2 from A3, then there will be a common difference. So check it, is it same? So A2 minus A1 here is 9 minus 3, 6, and A3 minus A2 we get 19 minus 9, that is 10. You can check that 6 is not equals to 10, that is this difference between the consecutive terms is not equal. That means the given sequence 2n square plus 1 is not an AP. In the second sum we are to find the common difference and write the next 4 terms of the AP: x plus y, x minus y, x minus 3y and so on. So here we are पहले से ही हमें दिया है कि जो गिवन सीक्वेंस है वो आपकी AP है. सो ऑब्वियसली जो आपकी जो कंसेक्यूटिव टर्म्स हैं उनके बीच का डिफरेंस वो कॉमन डिफरेंस होगा. सो विल फाइंड द कॉमन डिफरेंस बाय सब्ट्रैक्टिंग द फर्स्ट टर्म फ्रॉम द सेकेंड टर्म. हियर द फर्स्ट टर्म A1 इज x प्लस वाई, सेकेंड टर्म A2 is x minus y, third term is x minus 3y. So common difference will be A2 minus A1. So x minus y minus x plus y, that is we get x minus y minus x minus y, x to x get cancelled, we get common difference d equals to minus 2y. Now we are to find the next 4 terms of the AP. We are given the first three terms, we are to find the next 4 terms. Its fourth term will be a3 plus d. It's a3. Third term is x minus 3y and value of d is minus 2y. So obviously fourth term will be x minus 3y minus 2y, that is x minus 5y. Now its fifth term is a4 plus d. a4 is x minus 5y and d is minus 2y. After adding we get x minus 7y. Its sixth term is a5 plus d. Fifth term is x minus 7y and d is minus 2y. In this way we get x minus 9y, the sixth term. Now seventh term is a sixth term plus d. So here sixth term is x minus 9y and d is minus 2y. In this way we get seventh term x minus 11y. Now in the third question, third part, we are given the AP n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3 and so on, and we have to find AM. So here students, the first term A1 is n minus 1 and second term A2 is n minus 2. We are given this, the given sequence is AP. So obviously the common difference will be the second term can be found by A2 minus A1. A2 is n minus 2 and A1 is n minus 1. A2 minus A1 we get minus 1. D की वैल्यू कॉमन डिफरेंस की हमें क्या मिल गई, minus 1. Now we are to find the value of AM. We know that the formula for the nth term is a plus n minus 1 into d, where a is the first term and d is the common difference. So we are to find AM. So in place of n we can put m. It will be a1 plus m minus 1 into d. The first term a1 is n minus 1 and d is minus 1. So we will put here the values of d minus 1 and a1 n minus 1. After opening the bracket we get here minus m plus 1. 1 minus 1 get cancelled. We get the mth term is n minus m. In the fourth sum we are given a, b, c, d are in AP. Then we are to prove that d minus b equals to c minus a. So obviously we are given a, b, c, d are in AP. So obviously there will be a common difference between the consecutive terms. Let us suppose this difference, common difference, be denoted by d dash. So obviously b minus a is d dash. Similarly c minus b is also d dash and d minus c is also d dash. Or we can say that each term is increased by d dash. So we can write b equals to a plus d dash. Now when we come to c, we can write c equals to b plus d dash. Now b is a plus d dash, that means c will be a plus 2d dash. And d is the fourth term, so obviously it will be a plus 3d dash. Okay. Second term a plus d dash, third term a plus 2d dash, fourth term a plus 3d dash. Now we are to prove d minus b equals to c minus a. So first of all find the d minus b. D minus b, value of d is a plus 3d dash and b, value of b is a plus d dash. After simplifying we can a and a get cancelled. 3d dash minus d dash we get 2d dash. Okay, d minus b is equals to 2d dash. Similarly c minus a, c is a plus 2d dash and minus a minus a get cancelled, we get 2d dash. Obviously it is clear that d minus b and c minus a both are equals to 2d dash, that means these are equal. In the sixth question we are asked which term of the AP 5, 2, minus 1 and so on is minus 22. Here we are given the AP 5, 2, minus 1 and so on. So obviously 5 is the first term, 2 is the second term. So obviously common difference will be can be found by subtracting first term from the second term. A2 minus A1 we get 2 minus 5, that is minus 3 is the common difference. Now let us suppose that minus 22 will is the nth term. So formula for nth term is a1 plus n minus 1 into d. Let us put equals to minus 22. a1 is 5 and d is minus 3. After simplifying we get 5 minus 3n plus 3 equals to minus 22. 8 minus 3n equals to minus 22. In this way after transposing 8 to other side we get here minus 30. N equals to minus 30 upon minus 3, that is 10. So 10th term is minus 22. Now in the 7th question we are asked, is 302 a term in AP 3, 8, 13, 18 and so on. So here we are given the sequence 3, 8, 13, 18 and so on. Here first term is 3, second term is 8. So common difference will be A2 minus A1, that is 8 minus 3, 5. Now we are to check that is 302 is any term in the AP. Let us suppose this will be this is the nth term. So formula for nth term is A1 plus n minus 1 into D. Here A1 is 3 and D is 5. After substituting the values of A1 and D and solving, we get 3 plus n minus 1 into 5 equals to 302. After transposing 3 here, we get here 299. In this way we get n minus 1 equals to 299 upon 5. N equals to 299 upon 5 plus 1. And we get 304 upon 5. And this is not a natural number. This is a rational number. Okay. This is a fractional number. And we know that n is the number of term. And that is a sequence की number of term which is always a function of natural number. ठीक है, डोमेन हमेशा आपका नेचुरल नंबर होता है, नंबर ऑफ टर्म. सो ऑब्वियसली दिस इज अ कंट्राडिक्शन. सो दिस 302 इज नॉट can't be any term in the given sequence. Now in the 8th sum we are given the first term of the AP is minus 4 and the 10th term is 14. We are to determine the 30th term. So obviously first term here is minus 4, so A1 is minus 4 and 10th term A10 is 14. Now we know that the nth term is determined by A plus n minus 1 into D. So here we are given the 10th term, so this will be A1 plus 10 minus 1 into D, that is 9D. So A1 plus 9D equals to 14. Now value of A1 is minus 4. In this way we get 9D equals to 14 plus 4, that is 18. That is D is 18 by 9, that is 2. So we'll put the value of D equals to 2 and we are to find A30. Now 30th term will be A1 plus 29D. A1 is minus 4 and D is 2. We'll put here the values A1 minus 4, D2. In this way we get 29 to the 58 minus 4 plus 58 we get 54. So 30th term is 54. Here in the 9th sum we are given the sum of 5th and 7th term of an AP is 52 and the 10th term is 46. Find the AP. So obviously we are given here A5 plus A7 equals to 52 and A10 equals to 46. A5, if A1 is the first term and D is the common difference, then A5 will be A1 plus 4D and A7 A1 plus 6D. So after solving we get here 2A1 plus 10D equals to 52. We can divide the given equation throughout by 2. In this way we get A1 plus 5D equals to 26. Let us suppose this be the first equation and this be the second equation. Now we can subtract the first equation from second. In this way we get A1 plus 9D minus A1 minus 5D equals to 46 minus 26. In this way we get 9 minus 4, 4D. 4D equals to 20. 46 minus 26, 20. D equals to 20 upon 4, that is 5. So value of D can be substituted in this equation. In this way we get A1 equals to 46 minus 9D and value of D is 5. 46 minus 45 we get 1. So first term is 1 and common difference is 5. So we can find the AP now. First term is 1. After adding 5 common difference we get 1 plus 5 6. Now 6 plus 5 11. 11 plus 5 17. 17 plus 5 20 and so on. This is the required AP. I hope students you understood all the sums. So for today your homework is to solve sums 1 to 10 of exercise 9.2 in your fair notebook. If any doubt still left you can ask in your problem session. Thank you. Have a nice day.